Mexico has the opportunity to really become a key player in the global economy. It has the resources, a strategic location, and hardworking people. Over the last 3 decades, Mexico has aggressively reformed its economy, opening to foreign trade and investment, and privatizing state-owned enterprises. But despite these efforts, the country's economic growth has been lackluster. Somehow, even though Mexico is aware of its current situation, Mexico continues to fail towards economic growth because the same issues that happened 20 years ago seem to persist in present-day Mexico. The question here is, how isn't Mexico rich, and why isn't Mexico rich? Actually, I had the opportunity to interview a business owner in the late 1990s who told me that one of the most important things that happened in that time was that people had too much access to credit, and the issue here was that the interest rates were too high. After reading the book Bordering on Chaos and having the opportunity to interview a person who lived back then in the 1990s, I came to the conclusion that the reason why Mexico isn't growing is because Mexico hasn't been allowed to grow. There weren't any opportunities back then to invest, and there aren't any opportunities right now to invest because of the high interest rates. And why is this? Because the credit market was poorly functioning back then, and it is actually poorly functioning right now. Also, one of the most important issues that Mexico is facing right now is the fact that there are too many monopolies. And this is because back then and right now, there aren't any anti-policy monopolies. Mexico has the resources but lacks the intelligence. They know what is supposed to be done but lack the experience to make it happen. And people need an incentive to continue investing. And the only way to achieve this is by providing people with an opportunity to grow. How? By lowering their interest rates and eliminating the monopolies that many small businesses are afraid to confront.